You want to get tips for a new player to earn currency? Everything seems to be out of my price range. Once you've got all your Atlas objectives, you've got all your favorite map slots, or almost all your favorite map slots. If you just pick an Atlas strategy, it's almost guaranteed to make a ton of money. It's kind of hard not to make money with the Atlas. Just to prattle some off the bat. Expedition is an insane moneymaker. Yeah, Torment makes money too. Torment's one of the most popular. This node and this node are two of the most popular nodes in the game right now, actually. So I really don't think you could make an Atlas that didn't make currency, honestly. Since I've started, I've had at most 2 Divines and 500C. So like, I'll give you an example, right? With my current Atlas that I had at the start of the stream, each harvest was giving me about 15 to 20 chaos. I could run through a map in about, you know, let's say 3 minutes, right? Every second map's giving me a harvest, more than that, but we'll just go with it. So I'm getting 10 harvests per hour, right? So I'm making 150 to 200 chaos of just harvest alone. And that's the equivalent of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 nodes on the Atlas out of a total of 132. And that doesn't include anything that the harvest mobs drop either. Like any like uniques or currency or gem XP or anything like that. I'm pretty sure most people just don't realize what is like what items they're getting that is actually worth currency. Like for example, did you know that an exotic coin is very valuable? So let's say you were to expect into expedition. So let's say bulk of 50, right? If you were to buy these coins right here, keeping in mind you probably get like 5 to 10 of these a map or something. You get quite a few, you know, including, you know, if you're really gassing expedition, you get quite a few of these. Maybe not 5, because you're not getting Twidgen every time either. So these bad boys are 35 to a divine orb. What's the chaos price? Yeah, they're like 10C, like between 8 and 10C each. So literally, if you get like one expedition with all the expedition nodes, and it's Twidgen, that one expedition is gonna give you like 40C right off the bat. Just one map. 7 to 8C for 50 bulk though. Hence why you should do bulk, right? Yeah, and here's the crazy thing, is it is worth buying. Because exotic coins give you like, probably double this. I think they give you nearly double this back, but you need the the expedition juice. Hence why a lot of people like logbooks. Like, what's a Black Scythe logbook worth? I'm surprised these are only 20C. Well, 25. Yeah, and that's the thing. Danik is better than Twidgen. I'm surprised these are also 8 to 1. Why do people price shit in sextants? Alright, well wait, it says 48C equivalent. Dude, this sextant meta is annoying. Yeah, so you see this one expedition? If you had all the nodes and you were doing it correctly, right? Could easily make you 40C. Like, easily. I think people just don't realize, like, how much currency things are worth, that's all. So anyway, my best advice if you're a new player is to, once you've got your Atlas unlocked, just spec into an Atlas that makes some amount of sense, and then just go ham, just grind it out. I guess it's like a little bit of a follow-up. I will say it's a lot easier to make a lot of currency if you play, well, how do I say this, currency per hour is best over long sessions. If you're trying to, let's say you really need 3 divines to buy something, it's a lot harder to make 3 divines than it is to make 30. Because if you play for a long time, you'll get like random big dick drops, you'll get bulk, you'll average out, you know, bad RNG, good RNG will average out. But if you just take one play session of an hour, you might drop all. And you might only make like 50C, 100C, whatever it might be. And it can be really hard. Which does punish you if you're casual. Casual in playtime, not in experience. That can punish you pretty hard. I don't know how you deal with that other than just, I don't know. Like, how do you deal with that? I guess go for more consistent strategies. So instead of farming bosses, maybe farm... Expedition would be a good one. Harvest is excellent. That Harvest is extremely consistent. Essence is extremely consistent. Blight. Blight can swing, to be honest with you, but Blight is an insane moneymaker. I just think it has swings. Because Blight relies on a lot of natural divine drops sometimes, which does swing pretty hard. Deli for sure. You reckon Deli is pretty consistent? I mean, you have simulacrums, but are simulacrums expensive in Crucible? If you just sell all orbs, you make muns. Yeah, but isn't there RNG in the orbs you get? If you get shit orbs, it's worth a lot less, right? But yeah, like as an example of what I'm talking about, farming bosses is the most RNG heavy form of making currency that I can think of off the top of my head. Because you could literally lose 100 divines or gain like 1,000 divines. Like it's super swingy. It's like literally gambling. Like it's literally gambling. Like I would say I've had bad luck bossing this league and it's really hurt me. It's like it's been a net negative. I literally would have been better off selling boss sets. Like the only consistent money from boss farming would be selling stones, which I didn't do. I just gave stones for free. Yeah, magic finding is also super swingy because what a lot of people don't realize is when you do a magic find atlas, you're kind of banking on div cards and uniques. Those are your like target items as a magic find build. Like you can magic find on a non-magic finding atlas, but if you're specifically doing a magic find atlas, you're kind of betting on div cards and thingo, which can swing. I'm not saying you won't make a ton of money magic finding, but you can swing. Like you could invest 30 divines into maps and not profit like at a crazy amount. Like if you set farm cemetery and you don't get brother's gift, it can actually be kind of mid. Even though you would logically think you magic find, you just get way more loot than everybody else, right? But if you're doing, again, if you're magic finding, you're kind of targeting div cards and uniques. And uniques especially are just shit because there's like so few good ones. Well, expensive ones, I should say. Lots of good uniques, not so many expensive ones. Yeah, but you can also sell maps in bulk. Yeah, well, that's the thing though. Like, do you think casual player that doesn't know how to make 3 divine orbs an hour is selling maps in bulk? They're probably the ones buying the maps in bulk, honestly. But you're not wrong. There are ways to make currency. You just have to realize what you're dropping and how to sell it. If you're boss farming, sell watchstones and challenges. Like, I bet you at this point in the league, you could probably make a lot of currency selling challenges, right? Like, if you're a boss, Andy, like if you like to sell bosses and shit, selling challenges is probably how you make money right now, right? People farming Ubers or anything but casual. Yeah. But it goes to show you how people make currency in this game, right? You get value when you can. You understand what you have value. You're Wandering Path Atlas, you have excess maps. Bossing, you have challenges and services. If you're Essence or Harvest farming, you have bulk, right? What I said at the beginning is something any new player who has made it to maps will understand. You have an Atlas. Once you have unlocked all your Atlas passives or nearly all your Atlas passives, you will make money. And so the number one thing you should worry about as a new player is getting that Atlas unlocked, because that's money. Like, it's hard to not make money with an Atlas, you just need the passives. And so your priority is that Atlas. Like, once you have 120 Atlas points, you will make money. Like, literally, you could spec into nothing but altars and probably make like 100 C an hour, 200 C an hour. With just literally, if you just had altars alone. Would you guys agree with that? Like, literally just altars are probably like 1 to 200 C an hour. Yeah, some people are gonna say no. I think those people saying no, they don't understand the value of things like Awakened Sextants, right? An Awakened Sextant is like, what, 5C? 6C? You get one Awakened Sextant altar, you're probably making 100 C, you know? The invitations alone are 100 C? Yeah. Casual algaes don't Alchem go 20 maps an hour. Okay. How many casuals right now need an upgrade, like they really want to get a Divine Orb for something, and they probably have a Elder Slayer or Twisted or Formed in their stash right now, like an invitation. You know, they just got it while mapping and they didn't, you know, it's just sitting there doing nothing. And that shit is worth so much currency and they don't know. Nope, I sold them all. You're smart, right? But that's my point. You just got currency in the bank right there. That's currency. I wouldn't recommend selling it necessarily. I would probably use it, but you know, I like running content. I like running my own content, right? But you know, that's just money you have, right? That's value you have. So much currency, yet it's only 0.01% of the price I need for the headhunter for my build. Okay, that is called entitlement. You can play this game for 10 hours a day, every day for like a week and not get a headhunter. That item is more of a stretch goal for people who play the game too much.